Hi guys, I thought maybe I would do a small life update while I drink my coffee, and then maybe there's some quiet. I don't know. That's debatable. But obviously I've gained weight. Stress, basically. I got a second therapist. She basically told me it wasn't going to do me any good. Isn't that nice? So I got dumped by her, and that was the second one. First one, she had ailments and she had to cut back on her workload. This one just basically told me that she could not help me because I had too many real life problems that really didn't have any answers to them, or coping mechanisms, really. So that was a little bit upsetting. I just feel like I've gone through the ringer this part of the year. I just to quote Steel Magnolias, I look like hammered shit. I'm not happy with it. I need to figure out a way to deal with it. My oldest, William, he is the special needs child. Well, he's 18, but he's had a lot of setbacks. He's been having some weird allergic reactions since the middle of December, and I can get no privacy. Go. No privacy. And it got really bad. I had to take him to the emergency room once. They sent me to an allergist. The allergist did absolutely nothing except for give him more prednisone, which that covers up the problem, but it doesn't fix it. It doesn't tell us what's going on. His psych doctor that I take him to was very concerned and very livid that his GP and the allergist didn't seem to want to find any other answers as to why it was happening. And I was just as frustrated because I don't know what else to do, and he's no longer 18 or below 18, so I can't take him to Children's Hospital, which is the people that I trust. We've gotten let go of a lot of the Children's Hospital specialists that he sees. I know friends that have children with special needs that they're 18 and they keep them over, but I guess we were not that case, so it's a little disheartening. I'm sure I said in a video that my 16 going on 17-year-old stepson came to live with us. It's been very difficult for, I'm assuming for him, I don't know, he doesn't talk much. And it's been difficult for us and everybody else in the family. Like I said, my oldest, he doesn't do well with change, and that was a big change for him. Not that he doesn't love him or like him, it's just, it was a change in routine. Been having several issues with the youngest. I'm thinking of getting him into a child therapist or psychologist just to see if there's anything that we can do. Everybody says he seems to be craving attention, and to me it's just so crazy because he gets all of my attention because he's always like around me or on me. He's 8. Loki hush. There's just been a lot of stuff, and basically my therapist had said, you know, the only way you're going to resolve anything is if you divorce your husband, which I'm not gonna do. It puts a lot of stress on me and the family because he doesn't do anything at the house. He goes to work, thank God, because for years he did not. But he comes home and he doesn't do anything except for leave trails of dishes and dirty clothes, and he never picks up anything. He does not parent. He is in, I don't remember, I read somewhere what he was as far as parenting, uninvolved. I'm not sure if that was the one. And his son, my stepson, really needs guidance. And he won't take it from me. And for years, he has 4 parents, 2 biological, 2 step, and I seem to be the only one doing anything. And so that kind of caused him to dislike me very much, even though I just have his best interests at heart. We just got a hold of his Snapchat that he's been posting, and it's not okay stuff in our house. And my son, who is 15 going on 16, lives in the same room as him. And I'm not happy about that at all. But other than having a good relationship with my son, I can't say anything or do anything. I can say something, but then that just ends up in a huge argument. I was hoping with photographic proof of what he was doing in our house, my husband would do something about it, but he did not. This is not a shocker. I had 2 very kind of close friends that I used to talk to. I mean, they're both long distance, but we've been friends for years. Just kind of drop out of the picture. I mean, every once in a while, but we used to talk every day. And that was a little sad for me, I guess, because they were my joy of the day. I found another friend here. Well, I have 2 other friends here in town. One that has kind of the same situation as I do as far as children and a child with special needs. And our youngest are the same age. They were in the same classroom. But, you know, her life is busy just like mine is, but she's got a good husband. He's really good with everybody. And I think that's what I lack as far as in my household. I have done a lot of work redecorating my house just to keep my mind busy, and kind of just having the state of mind that I'm taking my house back from these kids, because these kids make me feel like I live in Alcatraz because I have to lock everything up. Like literally everything. Sugar. It's just stupid things you should be able to have out on your counter, and I just can't do that. Weight loss. I don't know what plan I'm going to go to. I don't know if it's just going to be as simple as just trying to get more exercise, more activity in. I've just been so drained. And with the Guillain-Barré, it's like if I'm emotionally stressed out and physically stressed out, I am just dead by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My mom had a total knee replacement plus an MCL thing, and that's taking her longer to recover from than we thought. Luckily, she just lives like a couple houses down, so I am able to help her, but I've been over at her house a lot, and for the past 2.5 weeks, I've like forgotten to feed my family. I forgot they need to eat. I've had no time to go to grocery stores, because in the mix of that, I've had Williams doctor's appointments also, and it's just been a little bit insane. So I'm hoping things are going to calm down, because she's 2.5 weeks out of surgery. She had to go back to work on Monday, which was not the optimal thing for her in her healing, but she had to, otherwise, you know, she can't pay her bills. She had to fire 2 people, they were not happy about it. And by she, I mean basically me, because she couldn't get out of the house. So I had to go deal with them. Just been a real struggle. I made a unilateral decision last week to buy a new kayak because I was afraid I was going to sink the one I had. Let's be honest. I was right at the threshold. I have not weighed myself in probably a month and a half because it depresses me. I know that's not good, but I'm going to start weighing myself again. And I really am going to be trying. I don't know what, but I'm going to be trying something. Whether it's just cutting back portions and trying not to stress eat and weighing myself. So I'm conscious of where that is going. I definitely need to drink more water. Went out on the new kayak yesterday with my friend, and that was fun. So that's like a life update. I mean, I know not everybody wants to hear about the wow kind of thing, but I'm just extremely stressed, and just need a vacation. I really do. I need a vacation just to get, I mean, even for like a day, to get away from the kids and just all the drama and just focus on something that I would like to do, which is incredibly hard because even yesterday while we were trying to go kayaking, disaster hit in the morning because we were going to go super early, but I went to the grocery store to grab my groceries, and then I got a phone call from the school saying that the youngest was throwing up. And I said, if he doesn't have a temperature, he can stay there. He had also gotten in trouble the day before, so I just thought maybe that was part of it. And then I also found out that Social Security entered my son's checking account number in wrong, so therefore his money was released, but he doesn't get it. So they couldn't change it over the phone because I didn't know the wrong number that they entered. Of course I don't know the wrong number they entered because I gave them the right number, but I had to go sit for hours in the Social Security office, which was just a pain. Would you let him go for his bus? And those two, they just fight all the time. And it's draining. It's draining. It's like always having to keep two hyenas away from each other. Anyway, that's the life update. Hopefully maybe tomorrow I'll do a weigh-in and shock myself and you about the weight because I'm not excited about it. I'm probably right back where I was when I began. I know I'm uncomfortable and it needs to change. That's what I do know. I just need to find the support system and figure out how to not let all the stress that goes on in my daily life to affect that, which really it has. And again, with the 2.5 weeks with my mom being sick, I have had, or we all technically have had a lot of fast food because I just haven't had any energy to cook anything, remember to throw anything in the Instant Pot, or go to the grocery store to have things to throw in the Instant Pot. It's just been very rough. So that's a little life update. Hopefully tomorrow there will be a weigh-in and maybe I can get back to this thing. I don't know whether it's detrimental or helpful. I know I have a lot of people that are very helpful and encouraging, but there are the few that like to tell me that I'm depressed and I'm this and I'm that. Yes, okay, I'm depressed, I admit it. It's no big secret. I don't smile a lot, never have, even in pictures, because I don't like it. So